Hey guys, we're at the Exhibition Hub Art Center in Atlanta checking out Bubble Planet. I'm so lucky to have John Zoller, the creative director of Exhibition Hub, with me. Thanks for having me here today.
Thanks, Andrew. It's great to have you here talking about Bubble Planet and Exhibition Hub.
So for those who don't know, what is Exhibition Hub?
So Exhibition Hub is an international touring company that creates and produces and travels immersive experiences and exhibitions. Like Van Gogh, the immersive experience that was in Atlanta in 21. It was recently back here in 23. Titanic, an immersive voyage. We constantly are creating new experiences for the public to engage with. Our goal is to push the level of storytelling. How do you experience an experience? We always want to give you something new. And Bubble Planet is really a great example of what an immersive experience is going to be as the future unfolds.
Well, let's talk about that. Tell the people what Bubble Planet is. What are they walking into?
Bubble Planet is as fun as it sounds. It is it's a journey into the imaginary world where the rules of the bubble apply.
Okay.
So it's all about the bubble. It was created with the idea of creating something fun and uplifting. What was the most fun you had as a kid? It was making soap bubbles.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
So then we said, if we're going to base something on the bubble, where are all the places that bubbles exist in the world?
Yeah.
They exist in the deep sea. They exist in balloons, in giant pink balloons. They exist in the form of a kaleidoscope and some of the kaleidoscopic elements you get. In spheres. In
Champagne,
which we have a full bar here.
Yeah, it's so creative because, you know, Van Gogh seems like a natural place to go to. The Titanic, a natural place to go to. This is sort of outside of the box. It's not something that pops into your mind. So where kind of did that come from? Were you the inspiration behind that, or?
So there was a team of people. It was actually led by our late founder, Mario Iacampo, and he essentially said, everybody thinks of immersive experiences as projections on a wall.
Yes.
But immersive experience is so much more than that. How do we get that art off the wall and into the space for people actually to engage with? And then we started to say, we want to create something that's meaningful, but also fun and uplifting. And we landed on Bubble Planet, where we now stand.
Yeah, the experience is amazing. I can't wait to go in there. What has been kind of the audience's reaction? What have you heard from people who have experienced Bubble Planet?
Millions of visitors. Everybody loves Bubble Planet.
Yeah.
And it's really incredible because it's a brand that we created basically out of thin air, like you would make a soap bubble.
Yeah.
But the way that the show lays out, with areas of activity and areas of contemplation, areas where you can create your own content, it speaks to everyone. And the color palette and the music choices that we're using, all the types of interactivity where every sense is engaged, seems to connect with most everyone. Families, couples on date nights, grandparents and grandkids. It's a really big hit in terms of something that gets you out of the everyday. And I think more than ever in today's world, we were talking about this, you want to just get away from it.
Yeah, you just need some time away from what's going on.
And Bubble Planet is the perfect place to do that.
I love that. Okay, so we have 100% positive reviews. Everything I've seen on it has been really intriguing. It's colorful, it's exciting, so I can't wait to get in there. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, he said it. Everybody loves Bubble Planet, and I thought he was kind of exaggerating maybe, but it's real. I had such a great time going through there.
So much FOMO, I can't handle it. Honestly, I'm so glad you got to do that. That looks so fun. I'm so glad.
Yeah, it was immersive, and as soon as I got in there, I was like, oh my God, my kids are gonna love this.
Of course.
So Bubble Planet was nice enough to give me a couple tickets, so my wife and I took our 2 daughters. There they are, January and Olive. This is me throwing Olive.
So fun.
And they loved it just as much as I thought they would, probably more.
Yeah.
They didn't want to leave, and every room was like an experience. These are like gigantic balloons.
Yes.
I got to throw my kids around, which safely, which you want to do all the time. But I got to do it safely. And then I was a big kid too. I didn't want to leave either. Look at Jan, fearless.
I mean, core memories activated, and that's what these kinds of experiences are all about. And I loved what he said about just getting out of the ordinary day that we all experience. There's so much going on in the world. Just jubilation. I might have to take my mama when she comes into town.
Take your mom. I mean, there's rooms for everybody. That gigantic ball pit was obviously more for the kiddos, but everybody can enjoy these spaces. It was so cool.
I love that.
And there's
so
a full
much.
bar and a little restaurant.
Yeah, a little something for every age. I love that so much, you guys. Well, before we head to break, let's take